Hi everybody, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts. This is an answering questions episode, so let's get right to it. Brendan from Morris, New York. I thought, who would win in a fight between Giganotosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus? Well, this is a very tricky one. As you see, Carcharodontosaurus and Giganotosaurus are very closely related. They lived nearly the same time, but pretty much they lived in different continents. Giganotosaurus living in South America, Carcharodontosaurus living in Africa. Now, I think if any of these two met each other, I'm pretty sure they would probably just avoid each other mostly in real life. But even though, for sake of the question, let's actually go with comparisons here. Both of them have very blade-like sharp teeth. They're very blade-like, very thin, not like Tyrannosaur teeth. Both of them can be pretty fast for their size. Nearly identical in size. Giganotosaurus probably a tad bit longer, probably like a couple feet longer, and also probably a foot higher, taller, basically. And I think probably with who has the most power, I would actually say that'll be Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus would probably be a little bit more powerful than Carcharodontosaurus due to the fact that it takes on the largest sauropods in the world at that time. And whereas Carcharodontosaurus, it doesn't really actually go after the big sauropods very much, but I mean it does hunt them, but it just only attacks the juveniles, basically. But for agility, you would have to go for Carcharodontosaurus, because being a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter weight, you would actually suspect that it could make some quicker moves than Giganotosaurus. But I would say this is pretty dead even, because I'd say for this one it's dead even, because you see either one of them could actually win this one. And this is actually a huge toss-up. I mean, you can flip a coin and actually just find out who would win in your mind. But I mean, I kind of root for Giganotosaurus in this one, but even though I kind of say both of them are pretty even. So considering they have nearly the same features, nearly the same size, same weaponry. And so that is just a really tough one to actually figure out who would win. I would actually say that it's pretty dead even. Dead even. Alright, Mike from Beaverton, Oregon. Hi, Chris. Do you think Saurophaganax was its own genus, or was it a species of Allosaurus? Well, let's actually get to this point here. Saurophaganax, there's not a lot of fossils that have been found of it. Not a lot of bones that have been found of it. There's probably been some vertebrae, probably some pieces of the skull, but not really a whole lot to go with. But there are some paleontologists that do believe that it's its own genus, being that it's bigger than Allosaurus. It probably has some differences from Allosaurus. But there are some paleontologists that believe that it's basically a larger version of Allosaurus. And so you never know if maybe Allosaurus could actually get that big. But it's so hard to figure out, because you see, not a lot has been found of Saurophaganax. And from what the evidence has told, what the evidence tells me is that it is its own genus for right now. So it's actually it's really debatable on certain dinosaurs that don't have that many fossils found, and pretty much you have to go by your gut instinct of what they really look like and what the skeleton looks like. So pretty much paleontologists have to look at Allosaurus to actually be the comparison dinosaur to possibly be what Saurophaganax could have looked like. But we really don't know. We really don't know who was, like, how big could certain dinosaurs get. You know, like certain theropods could get bigger than their actual full size that they're speculated to. I mean, there's some Allosauruses that actually have been pretty big, that have been found that are pretty big. And so I would actually say that it's gonna It's really going to depend on like if there's going to be more fossils found. I would say there's still a lot more to be found for Saurophaganax, and hopefully if the Saurophaganax is its own genus, then we would actually probably see some differences between Allosaurus. And so for right now, it's its own genus, but I'd say it's still up in the air to find out whether or not it is a true. It's its own genus, or otherwise a larger version of Allosaurus. But I think Allosaurus could never get that big. I would say it actually, because Allosaurus would need speed in order to actually catch its prey and also maneuver around some of the armored dinosaurs. Whereas Saurophaganax would actually probably use its size to actually go after some of the larger sauropods. Allosaurus could actually go after probably the medium-sized sauropods that are around, like Diplodocus and Apatosaurus. I mean, Saurophaganax could actually do the same thing, but it's just that they probably want to take on. He probably want to take on like Supersaurus and Brachiosaurus. Those would probably be the dinosaurs that it would go after. All right, that's it for now. Now next week will actually be a special episode. So if you have a dinosaur or a prehistoric mammal, marine reptile, maybe a mammal-like reptile in the Permian. Otherwise, any vertebrates, basically, any vertebrates. That's what I'm talking about here. Let me know. You can email it to me by emailing me at dinocris71@gmail.com, or otherwise you can go on the Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts of Dino Chris, and you can actually tell me what kind of dinosaurs or any other prehistoric vertebrate that you want me to talk about. But also, you can still send me questions at any time by emailing me at dinocris71@gmail.com, or otherwise go on the Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts of Dino Chris. Like the page, you can actually post your questions in the comment section on any Facebook post. You also can follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. That's my Twitter page, and I post pretty cool stuff on there. And also take care of the people around you, and also for younger people out there, make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. Those are the best motivation you can have for good education. It's very important to have a good education, because with a good education, you do a good job in the future. Alright, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next week.